The average medical doctor wouldn't accept the condition that I work under.
The welfare of the teachers has to be looking at.
There's a need to do something or do nothing. In the last 20 years, Liberia has been suffering from intense political disorientation, ending up with a fratricidal war. Brother against brother, sister against sister. Historically, most of the people that were in Liberia calling themselves investors were nothing but vultures.
I think ArcelorMittal would be better because the example of the renegotiation showed their cooperative spirit, their willingness to dialogue, and their willingness to make compromises if they felt this was in the interest of our people and of our country.
When we're at full operations, that means we're doing something like 15 million tons per annum. And with this investment of $1 billion, we expect to have something between 3,000 to 3,500 direct jobs.
This kind of leadership is part of the DNA of what ArcelorMittal is. Quality, hopefully that's something you can see, and we would like to build a project and a country that can sustain itself.
I was here in 1968. You come out of the jungles and you ran into this great industrial activity. Now you can see it, just a skeleton. And it was very painful. But then ArcelorMittal has come forth with the money to rebuild this. I feel so joyous. By 2009, this place was going to be up and running. Trains are going to be taking ore down to the coast again, and people are going to be working once again. We're at one of the ArcelorMittal schools that we operate here in Liberia. This is the high school. We provide free education for children of our workers, and it's all part of transforming tomorrow.
The management have brought in qualified teachers, so we are gaining more ideas than before.
Last year, the situation actually was very deplorable. There were no freedom of speech in the school. But right now, since they're taking over the management of the ArcelorMittal Mining Company, things are changing greatly.
We are just in the foundation stages. We're trying to build the foundation. And in the meantime, there's a need to do something or do nothing. So we decide to do something. We're headed for ArcelorMittal Hospital, where we treat our employees.
I was working at Catholic Hospital in Monrovia before I was approached by ArcelorMittal. I have a passion for rural practice, especially because you meet a lot of challenges. The average medical doctor now of my category wouldn't accept the condition that I work under. They just barely managed to hang in there.
When we came in, one of the first things we did is we took over the running of the schools and hospitals, which were in very dire shape. You need to build up infrastructure, and it's being worked on. We have a big challenge, but our focus will be on the project, but we can't lose sight of bringing the community along.
Embracing these values and living these values, it will have an enormous positive effect on the larger Liberian society. We want a sustainable political system. We want quality leaders.
A very important contribution will be jobs, and that's one of the major areas of our concern. It would also mean improvement in infrastructure.
It's not lip service. It's going to happen. This is a committed company.